Hi friends, welcome to TRENDRIDER channel supported by Ring.10. Today we are going to do the technical analysis for BEML industries. BEML is into rail coach manufacturing and spare parts manufacturing this thing activity. In India, we have Indian Railway is one of the it's the biggest employer in the world, and we have so many coaches there in India itself, and our rail industry is very big, and whichever industry is involved in this particular railway transport related activity is going to definitely get benefited because it is a there is a lot many opportunities here, and particularly when it comes to spare parts and all, these are all recurring activities. So BML is into such kind of activity. Now, when it comes to the technical analysis, you are watching the monthly technical chart of BEML, and this is the historical price chart, and these are all the technical indicators that I had deployed on this particular stock, and these are all the graphs that are created by, generated by these indicators. And regarding data, we have data since 2009 onwards up to 2017 November 14th. Okay. Uh, if you look at the price trend path activity of this particular stock, actually it's like a most of the time the stock has been moving up and down actually without any genuine movement in the upward direction. It is like we can it's like a sideways movement stock in one phrase, we can say like that. And a lot of time it has been under the negative super trend influence, and recently it has come under the positive super trend after 2014 onwards. Yeah, and since then we will take that as the origin and say, okay, February 2014 onwards, the stock started moving in the upward direction, started making new highs, new high 1, high 2, high 3, and after July 2015, the stock went down and it hit its recent bottom, and in November 2016. That means last year, same time, and that time it was trading at 785, and again it started moving in the upward direction, and today it is moving. It is trading at a 1662, guys. Okay, in January 2017, the stock was trading at 1005 rupees, and today it is trading at November 2017. The stock is trading at 1662. That means nearly 650 rupees, approximately 650 rupees per share. That's what it has given. It has benefited its investors today, in the last 10 months. So that is the potential of the stock. But if you see, most of the time the stock has been trading, moving sideways, and because of that, the it is lacking the main focus. The main focus is what, as an investor, for its stock, the stock has to move upward, okay, continuously upward. That is the main focus. So now the stock lacks that. It is like after a consolidation phase, we really can't predict actually in which direction it may move. It may go down, it may go further down, and it may rise, or it may move in the upward direction, continuing its previous pattern. Like that. Actually, the consistent pattern that had been observed in this particular stock is sideways movement. No, we really can't predict actually when it is going to move in the upward direction, making a new peak, making a new high, okay, which is greater than the previous high. So that sort of movement is like very less. After making 2 3 new highs, immediately the stock is breaking into sideways pattern. That is the price path trend of this particular stock. So now, but anyway, this industry is bound to rise, and there is a lot of support for this industry in the industry from all the sides. And as long as railways are there, this kind of industries definitely will get benefited. So this is a rising stock only, but at the same time, how fast it can rise, or that is the point. How fast it can rise is the point here, and it is as per me, it is rising at a slow pace, because its sideways movement is spanning across so many years. So all these years, if had all these years, if it had if it moved upward, then definitely things would have been different. The price would have been different. Today, it might be the stock might be trading at 6,000, 7,000, something of that sort. But today, even after staying in this, supporting this a very large industry, the stock is of BML is trading at 1662 means really because of the sideways moment only. Okay, coming back to this thing, technical analysis. This stock has already crossed its 20 and 50-day moving average, and it is under the influence of positive super trend mode. Very good. But there are a few things that are bad here, and look at the RSI. RSI is down. ADX direction strength of the stock is crashing, and both the positive and negative lines. Though the positive line is on top of the negative line, but though both are converging. And look at the stochastics. It already peaked up, and then now it is coming down. And unfortunately, the signal line, the red line, is on top of the black line. When that means the slow line is on top of the fast line, which is a bad signal. And look at the volume. Volumes are increasing. Even in the recent period, volume from February to 2017 onwards, the volume has increased. Even in August also, the volume has increased. Okay, look at the momentum, but the momentum is going down. Though it is playing on top of the baseline, very good, but it is the momentum is very low. So the stock is lacking strength, direction strength, momentum, and stochastics. I mean, all these things the stock is lacking. So whatever the guiding points are there, all are throwing negative direction, negative signals right now, except for the moving average, which the stock has crossed, and the positive super trend influence remaining all are bad. But the stock is supporting a very good sector. I mean, it is a very largest this thing, and it has the domain itself creates like a number of opportunities for this kind of industries to survive. And as long as the values are there, BML should be there to support that industry. So, keeping all these things in consideration, this stock can be considered for long-term investment. But this is a slow pace rising stock, so you cannot expect huge returns within a short span of time. So it is like since it is a long term investment, it is like okay, today if you say today if you invest, I mean, then what happens is, for the stock to cost 2000, I am pretty sure that it will take 2018 to come. And 2017, by 2017 December, the stock definitely won't cross 2000. So that is the pace, at which the stock moves. So guys, this is the analysis for the stock. The stock can be considered for long term investment. So that is the conclusion. If you like this analysis, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.